Mr. Screamer, I'm first.
Hello. Hello, Faye. Congrats on first. How are you? We're gonna pull down some of this. That is rather loud. Even with all these down at this, that music seems fairly loud. Okay. It's like, is this just a weird situation? Hey, Snowy. How's everyone doing? How's your day been? Second. Yes, second. You got it. Oh, shit. Up to first.
This
Absolutely.
must be the place. Professor Oubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy. I'd been away from Paris and hadn't seen Nico for nearly 6 months.
6 months?
I wanted to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. An appointment with an archaeologist. Something to do with a Mayan stone she came across while researching a story. The guy who answered the door didn't look much like an archaeologist to me. I had a bad feeling about
Creepy
this.
shit going down. This is bizarre. Ritual sacrifice going on. Sticker on a box and send her off. Snowy, don't look. First few items George gets. Guess we're gonna find out. Hey Nymphy, how you doing? I was like, you just sent the code for that. Why did that not work? Yeah, sorry Snowy. I don't seem to be able to do anything about it. Alright. His face is a bit all over the place. I mean, I'm not stuck.
There were only
figure.
3 things I didn't like about Spider. The way they looked, the way they moved, and the fact that they lived on the same planet as me. This spider was big, mean, and hairy. And definitely not a native of Europe.
He has the same feelings as you do, Snowy. I can't stomp it. Like, obviously that's the only thing is stomp, but when I stomp it, backs up. 6 months later, blah blah blah, okay. So, like, the thing is, I can click or I can wait. I wait for it to get closer. Click, it does nothing.
It looked like Nico's handbag, but I couldn't. I decided to work out how to untie myself.
What else is around here?
I glanced over the books, vaguely hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders While Tied to a Chair. No such luck. But I noticed one corner of the bookcase was supported by a loose block of wood.
This is how you deal with it. Whack.
Maybe
There
I'd
you
been
go,
a little
Snowy.
heavy-handed, but it was a question of survival. Of course, I was still tied to a chair in a burning house with no means of escape.
Sorted. Who'd you get? Got a birthday card from Saturday from work? Oh, that's sweet.
Was free. Now, I had to
Yeah,
deal with
bad
that
slider
fire.
needs to go out. How's your morning going, Nymphy? You only awake now?
Inside, I found a bottle of tequila. Normally, I didn't drink strong spirit.
That is not normal.
Ew. Disgust. Not
Hate
only
the bottle.
did the tequila burn like hell, I just managed to stop myself from swallowing the worm. In the drawer was a small decorated pot.
Okay, so we're taking a small decorated pot, 100 interval points, but not taking tequila.
I drunk in...
I don't want you to drink it, I just want you to take it, you dickhead. Okay. Get her bag. And the dart.
It was a stylish little canvas number containing a lipstick, a handwritten note, and a pair of nylon panties with a large love heart emblazoned across the front. It occurred to me that Nico's tastes must have really changed while I was away. Well, they could be useful.
You never know. Meanwhile,
that
we're
dart
just...
was sharper than a mosquito's business end, but this didn't deter me from getting it anyway.
Okay.
I wasn't going to touch the box.
Spider, the box the spider had been. The siphon. We're really going to just use that in the fire.
There was no pressure in the siphon. I guess it was out of gas.
Okay. Of course it is. So...
I racked my brains to think of a way to improvise a fire extinguisher. If only I'd stopped for a coffee at the airport.
If only. What items do you have, George? Oh, it's the lipstick. Mayan pot. Underwear.
I guess
Note.
I had no, but I figured it was from Andre Lobineau, the history student Nico had known
Andre.
in college. The
Running the phone 2 hours tomorrow, so
and
I start. Oh,
revealed
nice.
that the exotic lingerie, as he called it, was a gift from him. It gave his telephone number. Lobineau figured himself as a rival for Nico's affections, but I couldn't believe that creep was in the running.
How dare he?
The pot contained a key.
Right, let's find out what the key will unlock.
I wasn't gonna...
Well, we can't go past that. We gotta deal with that. We can't take that. That's out of pressure. Let's go see what else we got. What's that?
There was something short, fleshy, and gross on the carpet.
Andre Lobanov, as you
It was
like
the
to call
worm
him.
from the bottle of tequila.
Tequila worm. Oh,
I wasn't
God,
touching
tell
that
me.
spider goo.
Not even if it's gonna help.
The projecting bracket had served its purpose.
Okay.
Nice couple.
Is it though? Can we move the photograph?
Bouvier and his wife, I guess. The
Can you
photograph
move
looked-
it? Okay, it wasn't any use. That's all I need to hear. Open that. We're not taking that. That's closed. That's to open that up. Window. There's
I
bars
wasn't
under
going to
them.
get through those sturdy...
What about that?
I wasn't going to get through those sturdy bars.
I love them up. I like that though. What do I have that has gas?
The red and yellow pot had black, weird, mutant
Black markings of hands. That's out of gas. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just open the fucking thing here.
There was no pressure in the siphon.
I missed that.
I guess it was...
Yes, yes, yes. It's locked. Oh,
the
yeah.
cabinet was...
Well, maybe you should use the key.
The key was way too large to...
Fuck. Pick it. Good man. Oh.
As I released the lock, something blew the doors open.
Get that gas.
That cylinder
Jesus.
was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands. The panties I'd found in Nico's bag were just what I needed to
I
wrap
have to admit,
around
there was
the
a
hot
lot of
cylinder.
click in this game to figure it out.
The cabinet was already...
Okay, so now the cylinder combined with that. And
The
put out
cylinder?
the flames. On
Now
yourself,
I had
dickhead.
one primed up and ready to use extinguisher.
Game full of clickbait. Yeah. I mean,
With
talk about a
well-aimed
shitty
squirt of
fire.
soda fountain, our unshakable hero saved the day. Now it was time to start looking for Nico.
It's time to start looking for Nico.
I wasn't going to burn myself on that red-hot doorknob, and it wasn't the time for subtlety.
Blammo. Get the fuck out. Exactly, not everything could be solved by panties. Oh. Shocking, you should be able to solve it all with panties. Newspaper clipping, call Andre, tell him he's a cunt.
I'd found a piece of newspaper folded in two. It referred to a forthcoming eclipse of the sun. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be visible from Europe. The best place to view the eclipse would be Mexico.
We're going to Mexico.
Much as I disliked him, Labano might be my only hope of finding Nico.
Wouldn't George just piss in the fire? Might not need to take a piss.
Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look, I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nico.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
He's not interested in you.
You remember the cafe at Montfaucon?
Sure. Andre?
Just hangs up like
Better
that.
show you creep.
Panties are the worst at times.
I felt an irrational
Yes,
urge to
Snowy,
wipe my
all
ear.
times. Which way do we go? The door or the door? What's behind this door? Let's find out, George. It's locked.
The door was locked. I didn't fancy my chances of kick.
What about that key we found?
I unlocked them. I wasn't looking forward to me, but he was my only link.
Oh, that's just the door outside. Is this the fucking copper that was there
There was
before?
no sign of Labano when I got to the... I decided to order a coffee and wait for him.
The old copper that was there before, Hey, Shaw. Thank you for the lurk, my dear. Hope you're doing well. So, Starfield first run complete. Now to get NG10. Oh, NG plus 10. Did you enjoy your first run of it, Snowy?
Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was? Ah, yes. I remember you.
Yeah.
Where's the Sony in
Are
one
you
ear?
still in the police force?
No, not anymore. I'm a man of leisure. And what brings you back
Yeah,
to
this is
Paris?
in the motto. It's only in my left ear. That's weird.
My girlfriend.
What it is to be young and in love. Will you share a bottle of wine with me?
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good
Yeah,
enough
the game
for you.
design sucks.
Have you ever heard of a Professor Oubier?
No, monsieur. I don't recall the name.
Well, apparently he's an expert on Mayan art and history.
Of course, in the second round experience, all this is not... Oh, literally you have to do it a second time to get the full experience. Serial killer or a sodomite, you know them. Okay. You're looking to, you're getting sick at work, so... Oh no, Nymphy, get your ass home. Don't be bothering with work.
This dart?
Get to bed.
I remember a case where the
Get
victim
relaxing.
was killed with just such a device.
Tell the mister to take care of you.
In seconds, causing his body to swell up like an inflatable life raft.
Jesus, okay.
Why did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire. The
Golden
golden
handshake.
Only in my case, it was more copper than gold.
How come?
I was made a scapegoat to cover up the department's inefficiencies.
Because you were doing fuck all the time?
What do you make of this news cutting?
Orphanage supplied fast food chain?
No, it's the article above that.
Oh! Total eclipse of the sun. Well, that's very dull in comparison. I don't know anything about eclipses.
Why not?
Tell me what you make of this.
From my years of experience, I gained a pretty good insight into handwriting. I'd say that note was written by a compulsive, obsessive type with an Oedipus complex.
Hey, you said start everything apart from the ponytail.
Got a lurk, but dropping this first. Hope you're keeping well.
Thank you, Chelsea.
One hug.
Thank you very much for the resub, and thank you for the lurk. I'm doing grand. Hopefully you're keeping well as well. I'm very much looking forward to tomorrow's morning stream. I'll be at work, but I'll be there. For anybody who isn't aware, our lovely Chelsea is got her... Well, let me make sure I'm not preempting myself here, and you haven't changed. Nope, there's nothing there today, so yes, excellent. So tomorrow, Chelsea will be doing her first stream back in the world with some Fallout 3 in the morning. So if you're at work, you're looking for somebody to watch, you know what to do.
Yeah.
Do that.
Well, well, well. What have we got here?
That was a quick clip. Also, in terms of fuck, I can't remember what the command. I literally made a new Nightbot command. I meant to put it in, but for anybody interested in Red Dead or Red Dead Redemption 2, the lovely Ebby and Cloudy are part of a group of people who have set up a Red Dead 2 RP server that's going to be available for people to use. It's not a paid thing either, which is very kind of them. And if you want to know more details, if you go to there, that's the link to their Discord. So if you want to find out more about that, you can head on over there. I was on it last night briefly, getting set up, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. They've done a lot of nice things with it. There's a lot of options for jobs and shit, and yeah, it's fun. Let's launch your deck now. How do you keep, man? How's your day going? Right, that's everything I said to the John now, right?
I had nothing else I wanted.
Oh,
to
you
ask
got your
you about.
emotes. Nice. They look good. They look good. Waiter. Could you...
Garçon. He ignored me. I'm sure
Absolutely,
it was
was
deliberate.
Hey, Tanagarian. How you getting on? Oh, we can see them all, Techno. When I clicked on your first one, it shows the display of all the rest of them as well. I like the little sliding into the raid. It's cool. Oh, I didn't see the follower ones. Nice. Working the second game's more polished. Yeah, plus the aspect ratio works nicer. They're cool, Techno. I like them. Nicely done. So you don't end up getting Oh, we have to wait for him to take a sip and...
I couldn't snatch the man's flask.
While he's looking. Okay.
It was too hot to sit in. Besides, I might...
Excuse me, waiter.
Hey, you.
What?
I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
When he finishes serving...
What's that you're drinking?
It's wine.
It's wine. Plain and simple. Thank you for the lurks, Knight. So I'm not playing a small square? No, I'm not playing a small square. I'm playing...
Thanks. Do you know a guy called André Lobineau?
Oui, I know him. What of it?
I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No, I have not seen him today.
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Oui. He married that actress, the little dachshund. They used to come here. The nutty professor.
George is still rude, yeah. Absolutely, George is still a bit of a prick.
His wife was a movie star.
In that sense.
How come I
like
never
the entitlement of...
big in France. The world doesn't stop at Hollywood. Her stage name was Carol Climax. She died in
Carol
Climax
situation. The big four.
Well, he's still American, yeah. Thank you very much for the resub, my man. How the hell are you? 40 months, Jesus Christ.
How did Oubier's wife die?
Thank you,
I
man.
heard
Much
he
appreciated.
shot her.
And got away with it?
He had a good lawyer and a watertight alibi.
Bam.
Why would an eminent public figure like Oubier...
He loves the cheesy voice lines in this game.
He wouldn't be the first.
Some of them are good, yeah.
Besides, people like him always get off.
Oh, I don't know. How's your day going, Kill? How are you getting on?
Do you know that man over there?
I should think so. He's a regular customer.
He's always here. What are you talking about? What do you make of this?
A poison dart.
Ah, oui. Sure.
It's the real thing. Knocked my girlfriend out cold in a matter of seconds.
Romantic. Sounds
What
like
a
a
thing
real
to say.
close relationship you have going.
Waiting, I guess, to come down for dinner. Right. How many have you got in tonight?
What does that guy keep pouring out of his flask?
Absinthe.
Absinthe? I thought that was highly dangerous and outlawed in France.
It is. Don't look at me. I didn't sell it to him.
That's all.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you. I'm sick of talking to you, you prick.
Well, this is a surprise, Georgie.
Georgie. Just 4 weekdays
I
are
wouldn't normally call
quiet,
you.
but getting slammed at the weekends. Alright.
But Nico's in trouble, Andre. Deep trouble. You have to help me find
Well,
him.
at least you get
What have you dragged
your
her
ups
into
and
this time?
downs, you little quiet
It was
bits.
you that recommended Professor Oubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butler's kidnapped her, and he tried to kill me.
Every time she gets involved with you, there is trouble. Walking out on her was the
Yes,
best thing
yes.
you could do.
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well,
When
she
you
soon
fight for
recovered
dinner,
once she went
fucking
back
hell.
to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
So, how can I help?
Nico
Why didn't
needs
his
to speak
expression
to
change in
Oubier
the
about
photo?
a
That's
stone.
weird.
Oh, you mean this stone?
So that's what all the trouble's about.
Precisely. Nicole told me to guard it with my life.
Oh, it's worth more than that, surely.
Oh, very funny.
What's funny is that your life
Fucking
really
hold
is
one
on the
table.
line.
God
What are
damn.
you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy, and the guy who kidnapped Nico is from Central America. It was
That's
the
gotta be a
stone
hell
they
of
were
a-
after.
A hell of a time.
Ah, you mean
And
I
hopefully a
could
hell
be
of a
in
wine
danger
bill
too?
as well. That'd be
Does Oubier employ a guy from Central America?
interesting for sure.
Maybe. I don't know.
You never been to his house? I thought you guys were pals.
Fellow academics, Georgie. It's not quite the same thing.
What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
I don't know.
Let me know,
I haven't
yeah.
shown it to
Hopefully it's
anyone.
like
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want your death on my conscience, George.
hopefully it's like that lawyer that used to come over.
Where
And I
did Nico
just
get
fucking
I'm not
gone a little
sure I
nuts.
should tell you.
this? Oh, you should.
It was something to do with smuggling.
Smuggling, huh?
Why didn't Nico take the stone to Ubier?
I don't know. Perhaps she suspected something
So
like
I'm
this
gonna
would
get his
happen.
absinthe
If
by
she's
sticking the
been hurt,
worm in his
Andre,
wine,
I'll
I'd say.
break every bone in your body.
No, that's typical of you. Do you think I don't care what happens to Nicole?
It occurred to me that slugs don't have bones to break, but I kept that thought to myself.
Nice.
What can you tell me about this pot?
South or Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
Another friend,
Where
I
can
don't know.
find this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank. The Glees Gallery.
Tell me about your friend.
He's more of a professional acquaintance than a friend.
I see.
Professional
So you don't
acquaintance.
really know him at all.
No, I don't.
What do you think this is, Andre?
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. It's got more backbone than you.
You think you're amusing, don't you?
I mean,
See you
that
later.
was amusing.
Goodbye, Georgie.
Fuck out of here, dickhead. Oh, we're back to Nico now. So 100
I've had enough of
kilometers
your
away.
games, Kala. Tell me what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why are you so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or
They
Pablo
changed the
here
voice
will
actor,
make
I
you
think.
talk.
Thank you for the lurk. Hopefully
Okay.
all goes well.
Well, I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough. I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle.
oh, I thought he was
I'll
gonna
leave you to
start
think it
fucking
over. Come the
playing the
morning,
SmackDown or something there for a
we'll be
minute.
ready to talk.
Okay, we want that flask. Why we want that, I don't know, but we're...
He wouldn't have wanted that.
Okay.
Do you miss being a gendarme?
Yes, of course I do.
More to talk to him about.
When I wore that uniform, I commanded...
Oh, well,
those
he's depressed
Not
about this now.
anymore.
We can probably steal it. Yoink.
I grabbed the flask and was struck by a powerful smell of absinthe, a highly potent and illegal alcoholic drink. Excuse me.
What?
I'm trying to find my girlfriend. She's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
Yeah, it was our first day back together after many months.
That's too bad.
My God, that's depressing. Yeah. Now he's just fucking bummed him out more.
Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
Oh, for he doesn't want to talk to you anymore, George. You know, pay for your coffee.
You need anything else?
There was nothing I wanted to...
Oh, okay, then. The sewer's covered up. Can we go anywhere else? We can't go inside, there's no point. Let's go over
I
here
had
and have a
no
look.
desire. Now
let's-
I had another lead. I could either go back to Ubier's house, or visit the
Visit
Glees
the
Gallery.
Glees Gallery. Well, there's no point in going to Ubier's house, because we'd have nothing to... Let's go to the gallery.
The
See
Glees
what we
Gallery
see.
had style
Okay.
and class, but very few customers.
Do you think we'll be able to
The
break something
wasteland.
here?
Too minimalistic for too much money. Rectangles in a desolate landscape. Highly
This
cubist.
guy just walks up and sticks his tongue up. Man. Credit card machine. Nice.
Spheres in a barren waste. Oh, very profound. I could see a
Oh,
pattern emerging
wacky.
in this
Yeah,
artist's work.
everything's in barren, everything.
The way that guy was gripping the glass, I'd need a wrench to get away from him.
I just wanted to talk to him, you dickhead.
Are you
You wanna
Mr.
steal
Glees,
it.
the owner?
Good God, no.
Then I guess that must be him over there, right?
Your powers of deductive reasoning astound me.
What's that you're drinking?
I'm not sure, but I have a suspicion it might be urine. Glees can't expect a favorable criticism of his gallery when he serves this muck.
What a knob.
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Yes, of course.
I was at his house earlier.
Of
If you're
course.
going to drop names, you could at least name one worth dropping.
I thought Oubier was a well-respected man.
Why, his last
Sounds
book was nothing but
all
pseudo-intellectual claptrap. The demented ramblings of a drug-dependent has-been.
How dare you?
Would you give me your opinion on this pot?
Yes. Very rapouche.
Rapouche?
Hideous.
Motherfucker.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You smashed my pot.
Certainly, it was not only worthless, it was ugly and offensive.
To you, maybe.
Believe me, I was doing you a favor.
This
I wasn't gonna
motherfucker.
waste any more breath talking to that pompous blimp. Maybe I could turn the situation to my advantage, and at the same time, get my revenge. The pot had smashed into too many pieces to retrieve.
I mean, you don't know. Pour
I
that into his
splashed a
cup.
little absinthe into the glass and hoped he wouldn't notice the change of color.
See what happens now.
Did you put
This-
something in my drink?
Yeah, I did. Well, what do you think?
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Gleese's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
Buckled.
I had enough of talking to that.
Throw another lot in it.
I didn't think he'd be interested.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we go talk to... Can't believe this little prick just smashed my vase.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Certainly, sir. I'd be most happy to oblige.
You're English?
These days, one prefers to think of oneself as European.
I mean...
Sure. Whatever you say.
Not anymore, you don't.
May one assist you, sir?
There is a gentleman over there who seems to be enjoying your wine.
I can't think why. It was very cheap.
Excuse me. I'd like that. Who knows?
What I really wanted to ask you about was a black stone.
A black stone?
Yeah, it's a Mayan artifact, about as big as my hand.
No, sir. One doesn't get much call for black stones. If it's Mayan artifacts you're interested in, I have some rather exquisite pots.
So did I, until that slob smashed it. Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Of course. His name
This
is
better not
synonymous
fuck
with
with it that I
Mayan art.
showed it to
Lots of
him
these artifacts
first.
were supplied by Oubier himself.
Do you believe the story that Oubier murdered his wife?
If it was true, who can blame him? She was an opportunist tramp. Well, that's
Jesus.
what
Judge you
Have you
much?
seen any of Oubier's wife's films?
I heard. Only one. Believe me, I was appalled, shocked, disgusted, and repulsed.
Well, you sure got
Boy.
your money's worth. Last time I went to the movies, I wasn't even titillated. I suppose you have an import license for these relics?
Of course. But that's not my problem, sir. The professor arranges all the shipping. We simply collect the items from the docks.
Could you tell me which docks Professor Oubier uses to import the artifacts?
Good God, no. I can't possibly reveal my commercial secrets.
Damn it, we nearly had him.
Do you get many Central American Indians in here?
No, sir. This is Paris. Central America is several thousand kilometers southwest of here. Straight across the Atlantic Ocean and turn left. You can't miss it.
Well, as it happens,
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw some Central American Indians this very morning.
Tourists, sir. Paris is full of them at this time of year.
I
do you
found
make of
this
this?
news story referring to a total eclipse of the sun.
Really, sir? Well, fascinating.
There
Okay.
was nothing else. I had no... The pot had smashed...
What? So, like, what? I just fucking... Stick that in his glass. Fuck this dickhead. Talk to them. Okay.
I
Stab
thought
him.
about dipping the poisoned dart into his drink, but thought better of it.
Damn it.
Allow me.
Get him sloshed. He's already buckling a bit more into him. He'd be fucking... There we go. Damn it.
The pot had smashed. I had no... I wasn't going to...
What can we do? You big meanie. Oh, fuck him.
Were those pots very valuable?
The pots are insured, but not the shelving. You've no idea how much that cost me.
Oh, he's fucked.
Hi, girls.
Okay, that wasn't weird at all. Hi, girls. Okay, that's all you're gonna get.
What's the joke? Okay, fine.
Smashy, smashy.
The pots were protected by a glass case. The pot...
Not if I happen to use a dart on them. Damn it. Cut the glass, bitch.
More dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
Pixel Queen, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How is your day going? Do I do the weirdest and do that? Hey, do you want these? Tell me, just
I
says
wanted to be
no.
laughed at.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, right. Can we pick up any of these? We can't do anything here.
Rectangle.
What I don't understand is why can I interact with this? Oh, maybe I can get in further at the back now. Now I see. Let's launch a picture, Queen. What we got in here?
There was nothing in the case but styrofoam packing, but pasted on the side was the remains of a label.
Take it.
The packing case contained nothing.
Yes, but take the label. Sick, George.
Underneath the logo of a flying bird were the words
Condor
Transglobal Mars. The rest of the label was missing.
That would be enough of a hint. What about the other things?
It was a sturdy packing case. I had no...
We do have a use. Pick up the smashed pot, steal this guy's credit card, and then swipe it through to pay for your pot. I mean, there's nowhere else. I can't go anywhere else in here. So the pot was just to lead me here for that prick to break it, for me to get pissed. So I can go get that shipping label.
Go away.
You go away. Right, I guess we're leaving. I don't understand why... Is there anything else I could potentially use? No. Right, let's go away. Back to the house, I guess. For a moment and see what we can find.
There was no one else.
That door I missed.
It was locked.
Oh, that's also another outside door that will be opened by this, I'd imagine.
The house key didn't fit this lock.
Oh, okay. So let's see what we can find upstairs. Potentially. Right now that everything's calmed down, right, that's... Can't take that. Right, come over here. Don't want the box, we know that. Still her bag. Oh, everything's still here.
The bookcase had fallen on its front, making it impossible to reach the books inside.
Not impossible, just difficult.
The rope was shredded and no
What the fuck am I doing back here then? Georgie? What am I missing? Doesn't want that, doesn't want that. Saw the picture, enough to ask conversations about it. Can't go out the window, but can get out the thing anyway. There's nothing else here. I'm not taking that. Yes, okay, right. Just get the fuck out. Out we go. Not being a big meanie either, so I meant to say that, but I didn't, because, you know, words. Right, there we go.
I had a choice of destination.
Cafe. See what we can find there, otherwise I missed something. What's this? I kind of sit back down and drink my coffee.
Excuse me.
What?
I'd been looking forward, but she wanted to rush off to see some professor.
I see. And you think she's having an affair with
She
this
might
professor?
be.
Look, didn't you try to appeal against your dismissal?
There was no point. It was my word against that of the chief inspector. And he was a close friend of the director of the museum I was supposed to be patrolling.
Uh-oh. Is this where we find out we caused this to happen?
Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
You need anything else?
There was nothing I wanted to say to him.
No. So then we're in the wrong place. We need to get up.
I had no... He was too hot.
Too hot to sit inside. No desire
I could
to go
either
there.
go back...
Then we missed something at this place. No, so we're not using that.
It was a label bearing the name
Condor Transglobal.
It was Nico's lipstick. It wasn't my color. And it reminded me of clowns.
Right in this cunt's face.
I wasn't going to waste my...
Okay. I don't know what the point of these two are. They're just gonna laugh.
Go away.
Go away.
The pot had smashed into...
What if I use the note? Okay. Are we gonna use fucking this shit pants? Oh. This is it's bad annoying. Shall we say, just a tad. We can go back over here more. About the packing label, what else do I need to know?
The packing case contained nothing but... I had no...
You do have a possible use for the credit card reader. No? Bring that over to him. Tell him I know.
Go away.
I wasn't going to waste my...
It's one of these try fucking everything kind of situations.
I wasn't going to...
He's not wasting his breath in that drunkard. Slap him. Go away.
Go away.
Get the lipstick, the gilts.
If I wanted to be laughed at, there was always Nico.
They'll always use everything with everything correct. Yeah, exactly, that's it.
If I wanted to...
Want to be laughed at? Show him your worm. Show him your worm.
If I wanted to be...
Okay.
If I wanted...
No, okay, so it's not fucking using this on these. Little key on this. Damn it. Draw on it. Go over to this guy.
If I wanted to be laughed...
Yeah. What did... You have the pack and slip.
It was a label bearing the name... It was the letter to Nick. Sickening. It was the newspaper wrapped inside. It was a bank statement for Ubier's account from an automatic telling machine. The last 5 withdrawals were for large amounts, and all made in Marseille. It was beginning to make sense. Ubier had organized Nico's abduction. Ubier withdrew money from Marseille. Ubier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille. That's how the torn Transglobal label had once read. Marseille, not Mars. It wasn't much of a lead, but it was all I had. I set off immediately to catch the evening train.
My own stupid fault for not looking at the everything, inspecting everything in my inventory. We back to Nico? No. Up to the shipping yard.
It was almost dawn when I arrived in Marseille. I traced Condor Transglobal to a desolate dockside.
That's really weird. It doesn't come across in stream, which is good. But on my screen, I can see the panels, like the lines across for the panels for where this is being overlaid. Because some of them are, like, the background picture is being split into panels. Like, basically large squares. That's really weird. Anyway, we'll go over here and see what we can find. It's taking forever to walk through a fence. There's nothing you can do. Oh, hello, doggo.
What's the big idea?
I don't know. The dog went berserk for no apparent reason.
He's trained to do that. The idea is to deter any would-be intruder.
Oh,
I'm not an
I get it.
intruder.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just remember,
Okay.
he's a trained attack dog. A killer.
Here, boy.
You want a tequila worm?
That dog looked like he already had more worms. Without a way of firing the dart, I would never have been able to...
Okay. Nothing of the rest of it's gonna work on him. Let's go talk to the window. Right at the window. Hello?
Hi, good morning.
Do you know what time it is?
No, I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not into time, man.
Well, you're too early.
Panels along the canals? Yeah. Probably what's gonna happen.
What time is it anyhow?
The big hand's on the floor. Why aren't you in bed?
I can explain everything.
Never mind, I ain't that interested.
Does that dog belong to you?
Nah, he comes with the job. I just feed him every now and then.
More then than now, I'd say. Ever heard of Condor Transglobal?
Sure. They have a warehouse here.
Well, could I take a look?
Not until after the holidays. Come back in a month.
A month?
I'm looking for a young woman.
At the docks? What kind of woman do you have in mind?
You don't understand. It's my girlfriend I'm trying to find.
Well, I ain't seen her. And you should tell her the docks ain't no place for a young lady. They're dirty and they're dangerous.
I would if she wasn't kidnapped, pal.
I have these very exotic panties.
Take them away, you pervert!
How dare you?
What's cooking?
Beans. You know a man can live on nothing but beans.
Not this one.
Yeah,
Have you ever heard of Professor Ubier?
Me?
Beans.
None of my
not
friends
beans.
are professors or anything like that.
You sure?
Don't you ever get tired of eating beans?
Sure I do. What do you take me for?
And what's
Some
the
kind of weirdo.
alternative?
Peas. I can't eat them too often, though. They play hell with my digestion.
Jesus Christ.
Have you ever considered changing your diet?
What's wrong with beans and beer?
You need me to tell you? You're pumping out enough methane here to fill a dirigible. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No, pal, what is it?
A poison dart used for hunting.
What would you hunt with that? Mice?
No. Monkeys and stuff. The tip is dipped in poison.
Hey!
Monkeys and stuff.
What you got against monkeys?
I love monkeys. I was just using them as an example.
Well, don't!
Hey! Why don't you like monkeys?
I'm certain my girlfriend was...
What? Your girl was kidnapped?
Yeah. Struck down by an Indian with a poison dart.
Like the one you showed me?
The very same. I could tell he didn't believe me. What's the dog's name?
20.
It's unusual for a dog.
It's his registration number. Security dog number 20.
Does number 20 have rabies?
Nah, just a bad attitude. Like I said, he's a trained attack dog.
That's what he's
took
for.
him when he was a puppy and messed with his head to make him the way he is.
Jesus.
I have to make a delivery to Condor Transglobal.
Where's your rig?
About half a mile down the road.
And you walked here? Jeez, are you some kind of nut?
Nah, it was easy. I just put one foot in front of the other. Are you gonna let me make my delivery?
Not without the paperwork. You get the papers, you make your delivery, and I get a fat backhander.
I was getting nowhere with the story about being a trucker.
Backhander? What are you
Do you
getting
know
a
what kind
backhander?
of business Condor's involved in?
I'm paid to guard the gate. Their business is none of mine.
What time do you open the gates?
7.
Do you mind if I hang out here till the docks open?
Please yourself, but you'll have a long wait. It's Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of the national holiday.
Everything's closed for a month.
Well, wouldn't
Jesus.
you just know it?
Of the national holiday.
Take a look at this letter.
That's sick. Did you write it?
Oh, no. No, it's a letter from my girlfriend's admirer.
If I was
That's
you, I'd
sick.
smack him in the mouth.
Well, that's not my style, but thanks for the advice. I gotta go
Definitely
now,
do it
but I'll
anyway.
be back.
Can't wait.
Alright, so we're not going here. We're going around this way. The only thing I can see here, I can take. Can't reach it.
The bottle was just out of reach. Nothing was gonna get me into that water if I could help it.
Can't use them as an elastic now. Yeah, I didn't think so either. How am I not gonna get caught here, like? We're gonna have to get him out somehow to get up in there.
My arms weren't long enough to reach the platform.
Can we throw the dart at it? Can we use the fucking... No. None of the rest of this makes sense. Give the dog lipstick. Bottle is the only thing. I wonder, could it, like, if I just pop up, will he...
I couldn't reach the bucket.
Can't reach anything.
Couldn't reach the door. I couldn't.
Alright, so you can't reach anything without climbing into the room. I love how, like, some guy just sticks his head up in the middle of the fucking room and he doesn't notice. It's not like, what the fuck is this dickhead doing? But it's pretty dark, isn't it? That's a little bit now, so let's get it back down a little. What else have we got here? Right, so we can get the bottle, we can get up there and go this way. Let's go. Can we? There we go. The room is ginormous, right? We gotta do something about the dog. Oh, to lock the key.
I decided I would not be able to pick a 5-barrel hardened steel heavy-duty padlock with a dart.
Why not? What kind of straight bag are you?
Breaking steel padlocks with my bare hands was a feat I'd never mastered.
Why not? Right, back out. Can we not? Oh no, we can't. Okay, so there's no... Oh, chimney. Fuck with that, so he has to come out to fix it.
Ouch! That's hot.
We know what to
The
do
panties
now.
would not have been thick enough to shield this level of...
Okay, what about the newspaper? No? The worm? Fucking I don't know what we're doing here.
It was Ubier's bank statement.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Fuck you. Alright, so how are we getting that off? Cool it with the lipstick. We tried that already, didn't we? Give the dog some lipstick. It's the only other way, it's down this way. What am I missing here? There's that which I can't reach, that which I can't reach. And up here, which I can't do shit with. Is it just a case of waiting? And seeing what happens?
I couldn't reach... Wrong.
Okay, so I can't,
no.
I'm...
That wouldn't...
Excuse me? Huh? Who's there?
Jesus.
My arms weren't long enough to reach the platform.
I'm missing something, obviously. What am I missing? What have I got? Dog doesn't want that. Can't hit it with the dart. Can't give it anything. It's all just paper, essentially. Label doesn't work. Can't get the chimney thing off. Can't reach the bottle.
The bottle was just at...
What if I try and use, I don't know, the fucking paper on it or something for some stupid reason? Maybe one of these is long enough, or if it's just out of reach, maybe there's something sticky on the label. No, okay. Same thing, can't reach that.
My arms weren't long enough.
Yeah, that could be gone. There's nothing else here. Gotta figure a way of getting that out. What am I missing here? We can try climb again just to see. that's the only thing. Sorry, that's the only thing there.
Didn't I tell you to stay away from the fence?
You
I
did.
was nowhere near it. It's that dog. He's crazy.
Hey, mind what you say. He's sensitive to negative criticism.
Sensitive to negative criticism. To you too. Right. Nothing else around here. Got this, we got this, and we can go down. Is there positive criticism? Found a beer bottle, but how do I get it from the water? Right, so that is... question.
I'd better think this through. I'd better... That is... No. Nope. That wouldn't work. No. Wrong.
Wrong. I'm literally just trying random combinations of shit to see if it'll,
Not such...
Okay, so none of the stuff I have will combine.
Oh no. I'd look...
We can't touch that, so we can't get that out till it's not hot anymore. Shut up, dog. We know. Oh, for fuck's sake, there we go. There's a line there I missed. You were right, Snowy.
The stick had a hook on one end. I figured it was a boat hook. For hooking a boat.
Get the beer bottle. And then we pour the water in there, and then while he's out checking what the fuck is going on, we jump up into there.
I just knew that boat hook would be used. As for the bottle, even if I couldn't find a use for it, I'd cleaned up the dock a little.
Now we use the hook to unhook that so the dog can fall down and go for a swim.
Hey, 20. Hey, 20. Hey, 20. My arms.
Okay. So, up. The beer bottle on the chimney.
The bottle was half filled with water.
Pull down the cone.
Maybe it would cool the cone down enough to touch it. Now I could see into the pipe which formed the chimney.
Now we drop the worm down the pipe. No. We pour the rest of this down the pipe.
The bottle had blocked the chimney, and the hut was filling up with smoke.
This is where we get around the side. And get up into it. There we go. Steal that.
The packet was full of dog biscuits.
Yes, which we can
that
use.
That mug was a health risk. Yow! Stove equals heat. Heat equals burn. Burn equals excruciating pain.
He'll touch anything you tell him to touch, huh?
Someone had once told me a piece of coal brought you luck.
Well, fucking take a piece. Never know when it'll come in handy.
Who was I to argue with irrational superstition?
Then go check the coat.
I wouldn't have considered wearing it if it had been the last coat on Earth.
Anything else? Then do we...
What the hell do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here.
Okay. Just hold on to that dog.
Okay. I'm surprised he allow them to do that, to be quite honest. I thought they would have said no. No chance, can't do that. Not possible. Dog biscuit. Dog, they're getting to come towards me.
Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy. Hey,
There's
20.
another one.
Hey, 20.
Come and get it. Here's another one. And here.
That dog looked like...
Damn it. Okay, I'm thinking cruelly.
Hey,
Here's
20.
another dog biscuit. Are we gonna get him to run towards us, or is it a case of you just feed him enough and he'll like me?
Hey, 20.
You want a nap? You gonna like seeing me now?
Hey, 20.
Good boy, here you have another one. What? You still pissed off at us?
Breaking steel...
What about using this to fuck with it? No? Or to potentially damage the wiring? No?
Hey, 20.
Hey, 20. Paul Peter? Yeah, right. Hey, wait, there's a dog here I need you to take. Damn it. I was sure it was going to be like, pull down that flap so that the dog falls into the water or something and we can get through. Feed him that much, he's delighted and he still fucking hates you. Right, let's bring that up. So then it's try and throw the...
Hey, 20.
Oh no, okay. What is the...
Hey, 20.
Oh, maybe I need to try and throw it lower?
Hey, 20.
There we go.
I felt a slight twinge of conscience as I prepared to give the dog. It soon passed.
Well, at last we need to. Sorry, 20. Have a nice nap. I mean swim, not nap.
As I'd expected, the dog could swim like a... Well, like a dog.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if that was going to be like... Off he goes, happy as Larry. Look, the pesky dog. Just got an achievement for that. Now we get over this fence and the dog doesn't bark at us. That'll be ideal, right? Leg it. Run, George, run. Trans Global, right here. See if you can get in that door. See what they got.
A sturdy chain and padlock hung around the door handles.
Sturdier than
I
this.
just couldn't see any.
No way to gain leverage. Okay, what about this? Well, George, do some fucking thinking.
That would never.
Okay, well.
The sign looked as if it was firmly attached. Anyway, I didn't really want it as a souvenir.
Why not? So, if we can reach this...
I decided not to tamper with the clamp. Those jaws looked like
Why
they
not?
snap shut.
Yeah, that's the point, George. Give it a new belt.
I couldn't reach the wheel and couldn't see any point in climbing up to it.
Get these to come this way to drop or some shit, George. I don't know, man. Oh, maybe we can get in this door. And get around.
A sturdy chain and padlock hung around.
Sturdy chains and padlocks everywhere. What do we do about the sturdy chains and padlocks?
I decided not to tamper with the clamp.
Don't be deciding things I don't tell you, George. What are you thinking? Okay. So something to... We need to get that sign off. No, okay, maybe not. Fucking hit the sign. No. I didn't tell you to do that, but sure, thanks, George. Oh, there's a ladder, for fuck's sake. Have a look in this way.
The grill opened from the inside.
Hello?
The din must have drowned out the sound of my knocking.
Well, let's get up there.
Maybe there was a way in up there.
Maybe, George, maybe. Check the window. Oh, nice.
I couldn't reach the blades of the fan if I'd stuck my fingers in there.
Never be able to play guitar again. Damn it, George.
That did the trick. The fan clunked and shorted out as its blades were mashed by the boat hook.
Hey, you make any more noise, I break your arms.
That bully needed to be taught a lesson.
Garzak's already mad because we didn't get the stone. You give me any trouble, I'll tell him it was all your fault.
Well, at least now we know.
Karzak,
Tiny bit of a hint would be nice. We got there in the end. We do have hints available if we need them, though.
The metal housing prevented me from...
What about this window? Is this window open?
The window was jammed shut.
Does not. Can we click this? Do it again. Absolutely, we're just gonna fucking throw away these as much as we need to. Try it again. Is there anywhere else over here? No, so try and getting rid of a few of these and see if it's a finite amount of them. Ah, it seems like it's just gonna keep going. One more, maybe. Didn't even see the second guy there. Yeah. Nah, that's just replacing constantly, okay. So we've got the fan blocked so he'll hear me at least if I knock on the door. So back this way, George. Back down. And then maybe even just... Okay. Knock on the door. See what we can get done. We might find... What do you want?
Pizza delivery?
I didn't order pizza.
No? This is the Condor Transglobal Shipping Company, isn't it?
I don't like pizza.
Oh, come on. Everyone likes pizza. Maybe he was allergic to mozzarella.
Do we double down on the pizza thing?
Hey,
What now?
look. This pizza's been paid for. You might as well take it.
I told you, I don't like pizza.
Not even with extra olives?
I hate them. Olives are the devil's butt nuggets.
The devil's butt nuggets. You heard it there.
If you know what's good for you, you'll open this door.
What if I don't?
I'll kick your head in.
Okay, I'll come out, you creep.
Back upstairs. Never touch on olives after that image. That's it. You stand right there. Thank you, buddy. I thought you'd move quicker than that one. Plop. Gotcha, motherfucker. Now let's go find out. Apparently his name is Pablo. So he just got an achievement for knocking Pablo into the docks. Get in there, George. Let's find out what's on the notice board, and we'll go talk to that lad in a second.
Among the paperwork which adorned the notice board,
George is pretty real, to be honest.
caught
Yeah, he
my
is.
eye. It was a delivery note from Condor Transglobal, and the address was Coromante City. There was nothing else of any interest.
Yeah, he's absolutely, George is fucking entitled. If he rocks up somewhere and decides...
The only interesting thing I found was a small brass key. I'd already searched the...
That was... Let's see, it's a filing cabinet. He thinks he's entitled to everything. Yes, okay, we know the small brass key gets used for now. It was unlocked.
The brass key didn't...
Shit, okay. What about the dart?
It was locked.
George. Fucking you say it. No.
Whoa! Don't shoot! The little guy had a blowpipe. That confirmed my suspicions about what had happened to Nico. I waited for him to shoot me, but it didn't happen. Instead, he seemed to want to tell me something. What? What do you want? He seemed excited, almost desperate. What did he want so bad? Hi. I'm not going to hurt you.
Guaramonte.
Is that where you're from? Coromante City?
Guaramonte.
Okay.
Well, he's just gonna say Coromante, isn't he?
What does this key unlock?
Huh?
Oh, his...
Hey, you're manacled. Who did this? That big thug? I'm gonna set you free, okay?
Is that a kid? It's an oldest looking kid I've ever seen, if that is the case.
Hey, come back here.
Kid, he's gone. It's like, didn't get to ask him anything else.
The little guy had gone to ground amongst the stack of crates.
The voice, though, yeah. Definitely doesn't sound... Well, it was a bit childlike, almost.
All the crates were firmly sealed.
What about if you use dart on them? No, okay. Did you firmly seal them that way? Put the new notice on them? No? Okay. Let's just get the fuck out of here. There's no need to click that. There's no need to click anything else. We can do that in a second. Or now. Whatever. Let's do both.
I couldn't pry the doors apart. There was usually an easier way to do it.
Yes, click this button. I just wanted to see if you could open the door up beforehand. Relax your cax, George. Yeah, well, let's see what else we get going through.
Just in
Keep
time.
sneaky.
Interrupting the beam of light kept the doors from closing and stopped anyone from using the elevator. But what now?
Now we find a use for these stupid
I'd
things.
better think this through.
Okay.
I wasn't convinced.
Oh, for fuck's sake, George. Oh, the cap over?
No.
The label?
The label just wasn't sticky enough.
What can stick the dart in it? Dog biscuits.
That would.
Okay. What about the? If you just
that was.
Stick
the
the
worm
worm
may
in
have
it.
been slimy, but it wasn't. That was.
What about?
Not such a.
Fucking the manacles. Oh no, George.
There. That would keep the doors from closing.
Wasn't taking that one through there.
No chance. Whatever those crates contained, they were heavy.
What about this one? There's air holes in this one, George.
I was wrestling with the small crate when I noticed the label on its side. Danger. Live contents do not drop.
That's where your spider
The
came
statue
from.
looked way too heavy for me.
Pallet truck.
There wasn't enough room to move the handle.
So fucking move them then. Wasn't enough room to move the handle.
No chance.
Let's go to the door. Actually, let's not. Let's go over this way. And move. Ah, there we go. See if we can hook it up to this.
There wasn't much I could do with a pulley that didn't have any rope.
And you make your own rope. Damn it. George just isn't thinking. Yeah, no. Yeah,
A
nope,
sturdy
nope,
beam
nope.
was jammed across the doors. These doors were not going to open.
What about the window, George? The window
There was
open?
no way to open that window.
Thanks for letting me know, George. But I bet you there is. It's called connecting that and fucking planting it through there. Manacles.
The short chain stopped the cuffs reaching from the statue to the winch.
God damn it, George. Fucking you see. Anything else in the room? Push the button, cause it to push against force strongest panties, yeah.
Nothing happened. I decided to leave the electric eye alone.
Did you decide it? Did you move this
I
box
didn't
though?
want to risk dropping the crate and releasing its live.
But you can't push this and you can't pick that and
The
you can't
statue
touch
looked-
that. Okay. I mean, if these aren't gonna work.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
That
What about
was... That isn't...
Puncture holes in it. Oh, what's this shit? Just noticed there's a door there. Some kind of hidden door.
there was an arc-shaped scratch on the floor, as if a door had been opened in the nearby wall. My fingers traced the outline of a secret door in the wall. Then I found a small round stud, which was set flush to the surrounding wooden paneling.
Sick of having to fucking fix it all for you, George.
Just as I'd hoped. A secret
room. And Nico.
Nico!
Bonus comic artwork, thanks.
Hold still.
Ow!
Think yourself lucky you don't have a mustache.
Thank God it's you, George. How did you find me?
I'll explain later. We have to get out of here.
Let's not talk
Pablo,
about it right now.
The big guy.
Out cold. Too much wine doesn't agree with him. Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. Untie me this instant.
I don't know, love. I like you being tied up a little. Guess I know what I'm going to do with my rope now.
How are you feeling?
Oh, thanks, George. How on earth did you find me?
I knew Ubier had been in Marseille. But never mind about me. How about you tell me exactly what's going on, starting with that Mayan stone?
You have a bit to
From one
explain.
of Karzak's men in Paris. I was expecting a consignment of narcotics.
Drugs?
Yes. The proof I needed to expose Karzak's smuggling operation. I'd set it up to act as his courier, and once I had the proof, I planned to go straight to Inspector Mou. But instead of the dope I'd expected, they sent me that stone instead. And to find out more, I called Professor Ubier, who invited me to his mansion. At least, I thought it was Ubier.
I don't get it. If Karzak's business is drugs, why is he so desperate to get his hands on that stone?
A bit too much, just a little. I mean, wouldn't you be a bit pissy if you just been tied up in a room?
Central America. It could be Karzak's means of getting them to work for him. Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
Absolutely we do, but first, this
Nico,
little statue's coming with us. Into the pocket. The statue that never fucking fails. Or the pockets that never fail.
We can't use the elevator. If that thug Pablo's recovered, he'll be waiting for us.
We've got to do something. Where does that door lead to?
I'm not sure.
But let's find out.
It would be much easier to attach the rope to the statue first.
Oh, George, just fucking do it then. Dickhead.
There wasn't much I could do with a pulley. The rope wasn't long enough to reach the pulley.
Rope and statue, rope and pulley. Yeah. Well, that's what I tried. Oh, we need to, I thought I'd done that, but maybe I clicked the statue instead of the manacles. Manacles and rope. Yeah, he just went, oh, I don't know. Manacles on this.
The short chain stopped the cuffs reaching from the statue to the winch.
What? Clearly it's the rope, right? The rope and, I don't know, the statue. Ego, give me some fucking ideas here, will you? What am I missing?
Do you recognize this?
Is that the dart which knocked me out?
That's right. I kept it as a souvenir.
Well, tell me about these.
I found these in your bag.
Oh, they were a gift.
I know. I read the note.
God knows what was going through Andre's mind.
I think that's quite plain enough.
We all know what was going through his mind.
Look, The little guy downstairs was chained up with these.
That must have been Pablo's doing. I don't blame him, though. That little guy is dangerous.
You're still sore about that
Oops.
poison dart?
Of course I'm sore.
Pull it after this. That's lipstick.
Have
Let's
you
start with
any
this.
idea who this little statue is supposed to be?
I'm not very well acquainted with Mayan deities, George. But whatever his name, he sure is
Sure
ugly.
is ugly.
Tell me about this Karzak guy.
Karzak guy.
Well, I saw him for only a few minutes.
Oh yeah,
but
no,
he
it's gone through his
frightens
mind.
me. I got
Absolutely.
the impression that Pablo was nervous when he
Pull
was
it
around
after
too.
this.
His
Get you now.
eyes.
Get you.
They're like a wild animal's. Like a tiger. That's what scared me most about him. He looked so unpredictable and dangerous.
Well, no. That's not good.
Did you know Ubier's wife was a film star?
No, I didn't know he was married. What happened to her?
She died. In mysterious circumstances, apparently.
How mysterious.
I heard she was murdered. Possibly by Ubier himself.
A murderer, huh? André said he was something of a celebrity.
Did that Indian guy mistreat you?
If you forget about the abduction, verbal threats, and bondage, no.
Well, what about the little guy?
I don't think he knows where he is or what he's doing here. The big guy, Pablo, he brought Titipoco from the jungle.
Titty what?
Titipoco. That's what I heard Pablo call the dwarf.
Did I hear you refer to Inspector Moo?
Yes, you remember him?
Yes.
Of course I do. But I thought he was dead.
Oh no, he reappeared after the broken sword case had blown over. When he found out who was in with the Neo-Templars, he went into hiding. Who knew more than was good for him?
Does he know about our involvement with the case?
If he does, he's not telling. Still, he got a sudden promotion.
Sudden promotions.
Okay. Tell me what you know about Condor.
Condor Transglobal exports Aztec and Mayan relics from Central America to Europe. But that's just a cover for the real business.
Drug
Drug smuggling.
smugglers.
What proof do you have?
Nothing yet.
Do you know where Condor is based?
In Central America. A place called Quaramonte.
I saw that name on a docket downstairs.
Yes, you did. Now, George, what are we gonna do about this shit? Smug druggling, yes. Slug muggling.
It was a flint carving of a grotesque figure. It was my lucky piece of... It was the metal cone I'd taken from the chimney of the watch...
Wait, what the fuck?
It was the strip of masking tape which the big...
Oh, for fuck's sake, okay. Rip a mask and take over the sensor, push the box back out.
Hopefully, the tape would prevent those doors from closing and stop the Indian from being able to call the elevator.
Why did he... Up to that one. Push that out of the way. And I can raise the pallet up and get that done.
The pallet rose about 6 inches off the floor, and I said a silent prayer to whoever had discovered the power of hydraulics.
What on earth are you doing?
Trying
do you
to
think I'm
raise
doing?
the statue so I can hook it to that pulley.
Is that really going to help us?
I like
Yes.
to keep myself occupied in times of stress.
It all comes together, yeah. All comes together. Rope
There
and
wasn't
pulley,
much I could
please.
do with a pulley that...
I just click the rope first, dickhead. Now. Pulley. Now. Get rid of the pallet. Now push statue.
It was too heavy for me to move on my own.
Hey, Nico. Let's get some fucking work over here now.
Could you give me a hand to push this statue?
What for?
This, my dear, is our passport to freedom.
If you say so, dear.
What's going on there? They're all lovey-dovey, saved each other's lives.
Push!
This fantastic adventure, and then she's cold-shouldering. You just saved me again, what a useless cunt you are.
Teamwork.
Like,
Nice to be working with you again, Mr. Stobart.
make up your mind, love, will you? Jesus Christ.
I thought about hanging from the cable with my bed, but it was too far to the other end of the cable to escape that way.
But that's what you have manacles for.
Nico, I have a great idea.
Mr. Yeah, saved your life, you should release, sir. Nope. Dog still swimming around. Why was that so loud?
Josh, where have you been?
Never mind that. Do you have the Mayan stone?
Maybe I have, but,
Don't argue, Andre. Give the stone to George.
well, of course. If you say so, Nico.
If you say so. Bam, motherfucker.
Thank you so much, Andre.
George, he told me you'd been kidnapped, my dear. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Oh, but it was true. If it hadn't been for George, I wouldn't be here now.
It's not finished yet. Karzak's thugs will be back for that stone, you can bet. The best lead that we have is Coromonte City.
Guess we're going to Mexico.
It's in Central America. That's where Ubier gets his artifacts.
That's all we needed to know. Come on, George.
Let's get to Mexico. Or Central America, shall we say.
Coromonte, the traveler's rear entrance to Central America. Well, that's how it was translated in the brochure. We didn't know what we were looking for, but the offices of Condor Transglobal seemed a good place to start.
All over the shop. Thanks, pal. Right. That's where olives come from.
Hey, it's market day.
You
I don't
mean
see any cars.
devil's nuggets?
Let's ask someone how to get to Quaramonte City.
Okay. Keep your eyes peeled for any sign of Condor Transglobal.
Just spitting into a spittoon as she fucking wanders. So, hey, pal, how you doing?
You wanna buy something?
No, not really.
I got cabbages. Buy a cabbage, senor.
I don't think so. I didn't come all this way to buy vegetables.
Listen, have you heard of Condor Transglobal?
No. Buy a cabbage. I'll give you a discount on bulk purchases.
I'm not into cabbages.
Why, is she dressed like an army wannabe? Yeah, I don't know.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Aye, Tezcatlipoca. Put it away, senor. Tezcatlipoca brings nothing but evil.
The poor guy was so freaked, he didn't even mention his cabbages.
See ya.
That's... Bye-bye. Ask the guard. How do I get there?
Welcome to Quaramonte.
Thanks. Can we get a cab to the capital?
This is the capital, Quaramonte City.
When's the next ship out of here?
But, senor, don't you like our beautiful country?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, of course.
It's like a little piece of paradise right here on Earth.
Then why you wanna leave?
I'm just plain homesick. Like it says in the song.
A word of warning, senor. If you feel like bursting into song, bite your
he
tongue.
doesn't like the
There
idea
are
of song.
official restrictions on music in Quaramonte.
Restrictions
We've
on
had
music.
enough. We're going back to the ship.
Okay. You show me your brown card?
Huh? What brown card is that?
The official exit visa.
How come music is restricted in Quaramonte?
It is part of a great cultural enrichment campaign.
Cultural.
Traditional Quaramonte music is considered unsuitable for these fast-moving times. Nuestra Senora has decreed that only one category of music is suitable.
What's that?
What is
Easy listening.
Okay, so we can't leave without a brown card now. excuse me. Now what's going on with me? Fucking yawny yawn. Let's go talk to the one that's spitting into a fucking pot. Lads over there getting restricted for sure. And careful,
Those
gents.
things are gourds, aren't they?
See.
Hey! Mind the footwear, lady.
Okay, I guess we're not talking to her then.
Do you have to spit like that?
See. You think I want to swallow that crap?
What I mean is, it can't be doing your business any good. I'm sure you'd sell a lot more gourds if you didn't.
Nobody ever complained before.
It's always the first time.
Okay, I can see I'm not getting through.
Go talk to this guy, see what he's got going on.
Do you have crabs?
No, only fish.
Nice fish.
Thanks.
If by some remote chance I ever need a fish, I'll be back. Do you recognize this statue?
Si, senor. It is very, very bad luck. That is Tezcatlipoca, the Night Hunter.
I know, but I don't believe in luck,
The
good
Night
or
Hunter.
bad.
You may not now, but you will.
The guy looked scared.
Go away.
Go, oh wait. Is this Pearl? Fucking it is Pearl. Let's go talk to Pearl. Why am I seeing you? I see it in Paris, now I'm gonna see you here.
George Stobart, well, of all the...
Mrs. Henderson. Boy, this is some coincidence, huh?
When you've been married to a fruitcake like Dwayne as long as I have, you stop believing in coincidence.
I'd met Pearl and Dwayne on the other side of the globe in Syria. He was an army veteran who suspected he was working for the CIA, but wasn't sure. She was less obviously
He thought he
deranged.
might be, yeah.
Is Dwayne here with you, Mrs. Henderson?
Why, sure, I couldn't leave him home alone. Since Dwayne came back from the war, we couldn't bear to be apart.
So, where is he now?
We ain't speaking.
Why aren't you speaking to Dwayne?
Because he's an old
Couldn't
spoiled
bear
sports
to be
Sarah
apart,
bird.
so I'm not
I
talking
want
to
to
him now.
visit one of those old pyramid places, but Dwayne says he has to stay in town.
Right. And you don't want to go on your own?
Well, there's no point in going to the pyramid if there's no one around to take my picture.
Jesus.
What do you make of this statue, Pearl?
Whoo-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan. A little less body hair, maybe, but it's him all right.
I like it.
Take a look at this news cutting, Pearl.
You'll have to read it to me, George. I left my specs in a gay bar in Santa Barbara.
Well, it's about an eclipse
You're
of the
wearing
sun,
them, love.
which is due to occur in a few weeks' time.
You'd think the government would warn us about these kind of things.
It's not dangerous or anything. Apparently, the best place to view the eclipse is right here in Quaramonte.
Oh, my.
She didn't appear to be the slightest bit interested.
She's an odd one.
What brings you to Quaramonte, Pearl?
What takes me just about anywheres? The market.
You drove
market.
2,000 miles to go shopping?
Shopping is my role in the economy of the great design, George.
Jesus Christ. What do you make of
What
this,
does this
boys and
mean,
dark?
Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had two of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't intended for frivolous personal adornment.
Nice
Pearl.
earrings,
It's
not
dark,
a
tipped with a fast-acting,
poison
muscle-numbing
weapon.
poison.
Nice
Pardon
earrings.
me, I stand corrected, honey.
Sometimes I get the feeling
That
that
you do, Pearl.
communication with
That you do.
Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot.
Jesus.
Is Dwayne still working for the CIA?
Why can I not
Yes,
stop
he
yawning?
doesn't know it.
Jesus.
He's what they call a snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No, this is different. He used to think he worked for them, but the psychotherapy cured him of that. What he
Yeah.
doesn't realize is that now he really does work for them. At least that's the way I understood it.
What do you make of this stone, Pearl?
Oh, that's pretty. What's that thing supposed to be, a rabbit?
Yawn is
I
back. We know. We
believe
don't know
it's a
where that
coyote.
came from, Snowy.
Well, it sure is cute.
I was surprised she didn't ask me where she could buy one.
Yeah, same. Here, do you want a tequila worm?
Look at this, Pearl. A tequila worm.
Don't you bring that thing anywhere near me, honey. I swear I'll scream like a hog on a hot plate.
Catch you later, Pearl.
We'll talk to the lads over here. Alright, let's...
Hey, cheer up, guys. What's with the long faces?
Our pipe player has been arrested and thrown in jail.
Poor Miguel. He never broke the law in his life.
Why
don't you try playing a tune to cheer yourselves up?
No, we should be looking for real jobs.
We
Real
could earn
jobs.
10 times as much down the mines. My
think
cousin
this
Ramirez
character in
was
Blade
earning
also
8
called Pearl.
pesos an hour.
Before he lost his legs in the
Excuse
accident.
me, there he is. Pretty sure.
Tell me about the accident at the mine.
There was an explosion at Teoculcan. 30 miners were buried alive.
They got
Jesus.
some of them out, though.
2 of them, including your cousin, and they left half of him behind.
Why was Miguel put in jail?
For playing folk music.
What?
It's true, senor. He insisted on playing traditional Cuaramonte music, even though it's illegal.
It's illegal. Imagine being illegal to play. Why would I have shown? Okay.
Take a look at the design on this.
I have seen that before.
Where?
There was a ship flying a flag just like that.
When did
Excellent.
you see this ship?
3 months ago. It was here, at the docks.
Good to know.
Do you guys know anything about a total eclipse?
What is it?
It's like when
No,
the sun
you
is
really
hidden
illegal.
by the moon.
It's crazy.
My cousin
You're
Alfredo
illegal, yes.
swears
I
he saw
cannot
it
stop
happen once.
fucking
That was
yawning.
after he stupidly
Snowy,
consumed a
what did you
cocktail
do?
of peyote
You brought
and
it back to...
antibiotics.
Have
Know
you
anything
any
about
idea
this?
what this is?
No, senor.
Me neither.
Hey, Luke, slouching me, man. So you'll have to pour some more water. Drink all mine. Maybe that's what I need. I'm just not hydrated enough. How you keeping, dude? That's life. A little bit of elderflower in there, because why not? Okay, see what else we got. The
What
label
was
again.
the ship with the Condor flag carrying?
I don't know, senor. We weren't allowed near the docks.
That's right.
Yeah, we're
Usually
splitting
we
a
meet
bottle
the
of
ships
Run Back
when
Friday.
they tie up.
Fuck yes.
We played to the tourists.
Well, when the Condor ship came in, we were told to go away.
Ah.
What do you make of
kilo.
this little worm?
No good. It's dead.
Sure it's dead. You think I'd carry it around in my pocket if it wasn't?
Did he still have it on the menu, Luke? I haven't looked at that. I know younger flower. Yeah, I don't know.
Have you seen anything like...
I, the hungry chief.
Why are you carrying that thing around with you, senor? Don't you know who it is?
Sure, it's Tezcatlipoca. But it's only a little carving.
It brings death, senor. Death and destruction.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to
Would
show
either of you
Doug.
guys care for a biscuit?
A dog biscuit, senor?
Are you trying to insult us?
No, really, they're good.
We'll take your word for it.
Alright, see you later, lads. Fuck, it is this Friday, isn't it? For... Oh no, it's next Friday, right? I'm thinking... Not this Friday, it's next Friday, right, Luke? The 6th, yeah, okay. Oh, you did say Friday week. I just read Friday. Sorry, you're right. You did. You have to drop out sleep back into no worries. Now you feel you there, man. It's like I can't stop yawning. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Excuse me. Yeah, much appreciated, man. Have a great sleep. Yeah, you did say Friday week. That was my bad. No, dude. Well, yeah, absolutely. I'm down for fucking splitting a bottle with you. Do we just feed the goat dog biscuit? No? Okay. So if we look at the poster.
In Cuaramonte, defacing a poster was probably a capital offense. It looked to me like an early portrait of Orson Welles.
That's what I
Now,
want to
I
know.
like most animals, but experience had made me wary of ghosts,
Wary of ghosts,
and
as
cats
you should
and
be.
dogs.
Right, so we go back over here. We talked to him, we talked to him. You haven't talked to this lad or this person. So let's talk to her. See what she has to say, and then we'll go in.
Lovely bread.
Okay?
Bread, pan?
Si, pan.
Maybe I'll come back later when I'm hungry.
Okay, so we can't talk to her. Let's try and talk to him. And then we go back to Nico, I guess, or go into the jail.
Hi there. What have you got for sale?
Okay?
I said, what have you got? Oh, never mind.
Not always gonna work for you, George. Traveling all over the world, speaking English, and not talking to them in any way, shape, or form in their own language. Not gonna happen. Nearly got there though. Right, can we go up here? We cannot, so we come back over here. We go speak to Nico, tell her basically we are stuck in this fucking town. Find out what she knows and then get into the cop shop. Dog biscuit?
Would you like a biscuit?
Gourmet dog? Have you been eating those things, Georges?
Sure, they're great.
Lunatic.
Labano tells me he's been seeing a lot of you.
We meet sometimes for lunch, a drink. After you'd gone back to the States, I was pretty lonely, you know.
Lonely? You must have been desperate. Couldn't you just visit the zoo or something? Guess what this is? Go on, guess.
It's wrought iron, probably from a chimney stack on an old stove.
Well, I suppose it could be.
That's exactly what it
How
is.
did she know that?
My grandfather used to work in a foundry.
Want the tequila
Look
one?
at this, Nico.
That's disgusting, Georges. Why are you carrying it around with you?
I don't know. I just can't seem to point.
Better than the fucking grease paint tissue that looked like it was snotted on.
An eclipse of the sun. Why the
Here's the
sudden
only
interest in astronomy?
back Grand Cru barrel aged. Yeah.
Apparently, it's only visible from Central America.
Odious Pyrrhus and Prunus. I'm not sure of that. I'll have to look into the other two, but I mean, we can definitely get a large bottle to split and have a look. The Rodenbach Grand Cru, I can get that anytime. I wouldn't be too
Take
pushed.
a look at this.
Mon Dieu! Where did you get that kind of money?
It's not mine. I found that statement at Ubier's house.
Okay, so we're just gonna not say anything about that.
Design represents
I
a
will
dog,
actually have to have a
Mexican
look.
dog.
So, this is the sacred Chihuahua stone? Sheesh.
Urban bring it up so I can have a look at that later. Have a look at what they have. Right, in here we're going. I do remember their menu being quite good and their food being quite decent as well. I also do remember the last time we were there, I made some comment about how pretentious some of their options were, and then ordered ordered lobster. I remember having to preempt it that you lot going. Yeah, I know what I'm about to do.
Ah, I have visitors.
Just remember what I told you, General. There's really no need to make a martyr out of that man.
Who are you, pal? General, huh?
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, senor. Welcome to Quarmonte.
Thanks.
Thanks.
My name's George Stobart from California.
But what is this? An angel come down to earth.
Nicole Collard. Enchanté, mon général.
Relax there, General.
Pardon me, senorita, but I couldn't help myself.
He licked their hand.
Look,
and
we'd
fucking
like to
probably
ask you a
chewed
few
on it a little as well.
You've come to the right place, senor. Tourist information. General Graciento, at your service.
Tourist information, huh? Something tells me that's not the case, pal.
This is the tourist office? It says police on the sign outside.
It is both, senor. I am a man of many parts.
I can see that, General.
Have you heard of a guy called Karzak?
No. No, I never heard of him.
I hear there was an accident at the mine a few months
Have you
ago.
not, though? Sure
That's
you have.
correct.
A lot of men killed, weren't there?
A few.
30?
Barely 1% of the working population.
Jesus Christ.
Is it true there's a restriction on music in Quaramonte?
Yes, there is. An emergency measure introduced by Nuestra Senora.
Folk music is a link with the past for some of these people. Take away their musical roots and what do they got left?
Easy listening.
You think easy listening could replace a musical heritage hundreds of years old?
Why not? It happened in your country.
Are there any ruins around the city?
Of course, Signor. Quaramonte has everything.
I have a friend who wants to visit an historical site.
Ronaldo will only be too pleased to conduct a guided tour, when he's dealt with today's paperwork, of course.
Who was the guy you were talking to when we arrived?
Professor Ubier, a visitor, Signor,
There
like
we go.
yourselves.
Did you say Ubier?
Si, Signor. Professor Ubier, a French archaeologist.
There we go. We got the cheeky little fuck.
What's Ubier doing in Quaramonte?
Researching our rich and glorious past, Signor. The professor is planning an expedition to some Mayan ruins. He came to see me to get an excavation permit.
We've had enough of Quaramonte and we want out.
Am I stopping you?
The guy at the docks tells me I need an exit visa.
Ask Ronaldo. He'll make the arrangements. That's what he's here for.
Take a look at this label.
Si, Signor. Condor Transglobal.
Can you tell me where to find their offices?
No, Signor. I never heard of them, and neither did Ronaldo.
Are you sure you never heard of Condor?
Oh, yes.
The company is registered here in Quaramonte City.
You are mistaken, Senorita.
The musicians out in the square say that a ship flying the Condor flag was birthed here.
They are simple peasants. They will go along with anything you say in the hopes of parting you from your money.
Well, buddy, I don't think we should.
Do you know anything about the forthcoming eclipse, General?
Such things do not interest me, Senor.
Would we ask him if he wants a dog biscuit?
Would you like a biscuit?
Are you trying to bribe me?
Well, every man has his price.
Mine is more than a dog cookie, Senor Stobart.
Why?
Condor is run by Karzak, isn't it?
Wrong again, Senor. Karzak has nothing to do with anything called Condor, whoever he is.
Do you keep a record of companies registered in
I love that. I don't know who that guy is, but still.
Senorita. Unfortunately, all the records were destroyed by a flash flood.
Oh, convenient.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
That's a native carving, isn't it? Where did you get it?
We picked it up in the market as a souvenir.
What do you think of these panties, General?
Oh boy, fabuloso!
They're yours if you'll tell me all you know about Karzak.
I told you, I never heard of the guy. Do I get the panties now? I told you all I know.
You told me nothing. I'll be back.
Fucking lunatic.
A couple of special offer letters were strewn across the desk. I had no need for junk mail.
I'm not going to be able to get away with fucking around with any of
There was a
that.
computer monitor with some kind of outdated game displayed on it. I didn't have time to get side.
Okay.
The safe was undoubted. A safe was tucked.
Okay.
The television was showing what appeared to be a low-budget soap. A tall man with long blonde hair was shouting at a woman who was naked apart from a towel.
Telenovelas, is that what we got going on?
I decided to leave the television switched on.
Yeah, probably best not to fuck with it. Let's go talk to this guy. His paperwork is going to be done. Or not done.
Hi, I'm George Stobart.
Hello, senor. How can I help you?
Are there any ancient pyramids near Quaramonte?
Si, senor. But it's not very impressive. It's in ruins.
It's still
That's
ancient.
perfect. Would you be willing to give a guided tour of the ruins?
I can't. The General would have a fit if I left all this paperwork.
I'm trying to get out of Quaramonte.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd be able to buy back half my family.
Never mind
Fucking
that.
hell.
What about my visa?
We don't take visa.
I didn't ask if you take a visa. I want you to give me a visa.
I can't help
okay.
you, senor. I don't understand these things.
Would you like a gourmet dog snack biscuit?
I would love one, senor. But I would have a problem with my teeth.
Toothache?
No, senor. If the general catches me eating on duty, he'll knock them out.
What do you think it
Do you
is?
recognize this statue?
Tezcatlipoca. The night wind. Take it away, senor. That stone is cursed.
What about this then?
You know anything about
Everybody's so
this eclipse?
so fucking freaked
No,
out by
senor.
the
El
statue.
General keeps me in the dark about most things.
So long.
Okay.
I wasn't going to try investigating the passage while the general was. The
Okay.
filing cabinet was.
So we gotta get out. Before we leave, can I pull that chart down?
It was the map which the general.
Nah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to deal with him in here. I'll leave and see what we get going. Talk to Pearl, see if she saw you,
Why
man.
did you show him the stone?
I thought maybe he might know something about it.
Well, he does now, for sure. He knows we have it.
Did you notice that chart on the police station wall?
Yes. It looked like a map to me, but I couldn't make out the details.
Whatever it was, the general didn't want us to see it.
Absolutely
You
not.
came on a little strong with the general.
I was merely flattering his ego, Georges. Every man has his Achilles heel.
Maybe. But that guy's weakness isn't in his foot. That man we saw talking to the general was Oubier.
That definitely
Didn't you
is the
recognize
case.
I never met him, remember? The guy I called in Paris claimed to be Oubier, but he sounded nothing like the man in the police station. Maybe the professor really is innocent.
Nah, it's too much of a coincidence that he's
yeah,
here in
don't think so.
Quaramonte.
Right, so we're gonna just wander off now again. See if we can find this lad over here. Nice, disappeared. Okay, can't talk to any of you. Can't talk to you. Yous have already fucking said everything. We don't go here. Is that this? Oh, that's into this mining company. Oh, we can go further in. Okay, so.
Hey, Nico!
Hey, Nico, come over here. We go talk to the mining company. See what information we can get. So why wouldn't we? You know?
Hola, señora.
Hi. We were one.
I was talking to the lady, Chico.
Hi.
Fucking that's you told.
My name is Nicole Collard.
Concha Garcia. How can I help you, sister?
The corporation I represent is considering a major investment in Quaramonte. Your advice, as the head of an obviously successful concern, is precisely what I'm after. My assistant, Mr. Stobart, has a few questions he'd like to ask you.
I like it. Right,
Have
so.
you heard of a man named Karzak?
No? Who is he?
He's the reason we came to Quaramonte. We think he's running a drug ring.
Well, I hope you find him, but I've never heard the name before.
Can you tell me about the accident at the mine?
Accident? It was sabotage. Somebody wanted my
Sabotage.
mine closed down for good.
Do you have any evidence that the mine was sabotaged?
Not
Who's the
yet,
general?
but I'll get to the bottom of it. There'd been trouble at that mine for several months. The workforce was getting smaller every day. Someone had started a
Working with
rumor
it.
among the men that the mine was cursed. Now the entire operation has been closed down.
Where's the site of the mine?
Several days upriver at a remote area known as Teoculcan.
Teoculcan, huh?
Do you know Professor Oubier?
Yes, I understand he is about to embark on an archaeological expedition. He hired
Where's
some
he going?
equipment from me earlier today.
I overheard him talking to the general. I think they're working together.
What? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have hired out the equipment. Now, why would the general be interested in an archaeologist?
Ask about this place.
Do you recognize the icon on this label?
Condor Transglobal.
Did the company operate here in Caramonte?
Yes, they ran an old container ship, the Mayan Princess.
Princess.
Do you know who owned Condor Transglobal?
I've no idea.
Do you want to see my call?
You see this? It's my lucky piece of coal.
What's so lucky about it?
I'm not sure yet.
What the
Nice
fuck?
buns.
You might enjoy this, pal.
Have you heard about the forthcoming eclipse?
I don't take much interest in things like that. One of the boys might know about it.
Do we throw the stone? Do you want a biscuit?
Would you like a dog biscuit?
Would you like a smack in the mouth, Chico?
Yes. Maybe he does.
Can you tell me anything about this statue?
It is Tezcatlipoca, the god of death and pestilence. That
Okay,
fetish would be
pestilence.
considered by many to be a bad omen.
Apparently so.
Would
Can't
you
believe
be
I'm
interested
clicking
in
this.
these panties? They look about your size.
They're
Misty!
your best line, Chico.
I'm serious.
Thank you very much for the
They were
resub,
an
my dear.
unwanted gift.
Put them away before you get overexcited.
Thank you very much. 9 months. Stream baby. What are we gonna call it?
Does this
How's your
stone
day
mean
going?
anything to you?
I think it is a spirit stone carved by a Mayan priest, no? I don't know which of their many gods it represents.
I guess that's all we have to say to her. Let's talk to this guy though. He's definitely gonna want those pants. Hey, pop in and resub. Well, I'd very much appreciate that. Thank you.
Hi.
How am
Good
I? How's the
afternoon,
stream
and
going?
Welcome to Consolidated Mining. If you are planning to
good.
stay in Cuaramonte City, may
Busy
I
day,
recommend
but
the Consolidated
good
Mining
overall.
Experience,
And,
an interactive hands-on tour
yeah,
of
we're
one of our deepest
just
mines,
getting into Broken
with
Sword more.
talking tour guides
Broken Sword 2.
available in 3 different languages. A tour of a mine. Well, this is a mining company. What else did you expect?
Do you know anything
Asking about
about the
this.
eclipse that's due soon?
But yeah,
Me?
I was a little
No,
late. It's my
senor.
brother's birthday today, so I was
Do you know where I could find Senor Karzak?
No,
over at
senor.
his,
How come
hanging out
you're
with him for a
not
little bit and giving him his
wearing any
present.
pants?
I feel more alert without them. A kind of perky.
And your boss doesn't mind?
She suggested it.
Good man. Good woman. Alright, let's talk to these lads, see if any of these know anything, and then we get the fuck out of here. Hello.
Do you know anything about the eclipse?
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I heard it's going to be pretty spectacular.
It's in a few weeks' time, isn't it?
9 days.
Thanks.
Few
Ever
weeks
heard of a
time,
guy
9
called
days.
Karzak?
No.
That was very, suddenly cheery.
Did you know there's an eclipse of
too.
the sun in a few weeks' time?
Yeah, Joe told me about it. He's having a party and we're all invited.
Party to watch the
Me and the
eclipse,
boys are
lovely.
dressing up as evil monks.
Yeah? Cool.
Let's see the
Ever
smoke
hear of
go
a
off
guy
his face.
called Karzak?
No, sir.
Straight away. So excited to... No. Don't bring up that name.
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
Can't you see I'm busy? If I don't finish this stock report, the boss will be mad as hell.
Are you looking forward to the eclipse of the sun?
Not especially. Are you?
I don't know. I've never seen one. All I know about eclipses is that you shouldn't try to view them with the naked eye.
Please. Go away and let me get on with my work.
That's it, you tell him. Nico, should we, like,
There was
maybe...
nothing else I wanted to talk to.
Nothing else you want to talk to Nico about?
I had nothing.
Or her? Could we offer him the
There
underpants,
was
maybe?
nothing else.
Right, let's get the fuck out. Do we... You gonna shrug your shoulders or what?
He
What's
wouldn't
going
be
on?
interested.
I don't know. We saw what he's wearing. I think he would be. What you playing today, Misty? Are you playing anything at all? I keep thinking it's Wednesday for some reason, even though I know it's Tuesday because it's one of my stream days. But I was like, oh, I'd go lurk and Jordy stream as well. And I'm like, wait, that's tomorrow. Right, what's out here? Can we go? Bring us around the back. Aha. There you are, Karzak, you little prick. How's it going, buddy? Talk to you first.
Hi, I'm George Stobart. What can you tell me about the mining company?
The general closed down one of their mines after the explosion. Lots of folks lost their lives. I was lucky. I only lost my legs.
Oh. Be asking about
Do you
the
recognize the design
not
on
at the
this
moment.
label?
We might do in a week. What do you think of the plane?
That's the Condor Trans Global
Apparently,
Shipping Company logo.
TCM had another update today.
Do they have an office?
A load of
in
bugs
Guatemala?
fixed.
No, but they ship out from here.
That's what I thought. Did you see the ship with the Condor flag?
No.
But the dock is just the other side of the square.
Might as well be the other side of the moon.
He doesn't have legs, pal.
Have you heard about the eclipse of the sun?
Sure, I'm having a party to celebrate it. Drop by.
Really?
Sure. Plenty of food, plenty of wine, and everyone's invited. Except the general.
Why don't you want the general at your party?
Because if he comes, he'll bring those damned music albums from the 70s.
Do we show him this as well? And go through all this phase? Here, have a look at these panties.
Awesome. You wear them?
No. Someone sent them to my girlfriend.
Thoughtful.
Yeah, I'm walking around showing them to every
You know what
fucker.
this statue represents?
I know, I can't stop.
I used to carve things like that to sell to tourists.
I don't know what it is.
But
It's only since I
scares
started
people
streaming, I
around
keep you
here,
on it.
So I stopped.
Fucking hell. I'm not even sleepy. I had a decent sleep last night, actually, in fact.
Can you tell me anything about this?
That's obsidian. It's a volcanic rock which has cooled so fast that...
Yeah. Look, I'm not interested.
You're not? I suppose you want to know about the carved picture on it.
That's right.
Then the guy you should talk to is the professor. He's over there, talking to the bozo in the truck.
Let's go talk to him. Dwayne is the truck driver, for fuck's sake. It's containers, you're yawning now. Sorry. That's my bad. I don't know what it is. It used to happen to me all the time. That's why
It was Pearl's
fucking
husband, Dwayne.
emote exists, because I couldn't
Mr.
stop
Anderson.
yawning.
Good to see you again.
Do I know you, son?
George Stobart, remember? In Syria? I sold you a statue.
I remember that. Pearl was mighty vexed when the paint came off.
Look, I'm sorry. I'll give you back the $50.
No, you suckered me fair and square. This here is Bertrand.
Bertrand Oubier?
Hey Dave,
So,
how are you doing?
We finally caught up with you.
What the devil are you talking about?
Don't give me that crap, Oubier.
You're in uni at the moment, just wanted to say hello.
Fire, George.
Appreciate it, appreciate
You
it.
tell us
How's
what the
uni going
hell's
for you?
going on.
This man lured Nico to his house in Paris in order to abduct her.
Nonsense. I've been in Quaramonte for the last 7 months.
And I can vouch for that. George, I think you owe Bertrand an apology.
Okay, Oubier, I'm sorry.
Let's start with...
Are you still working for...
You know
Do you
who?
know who?
Who's that, George? You know I'm retired.
Oh, nothing. Forget it. I
Not
confused
gonna
you
lie,
with
it's a bit
somebody
stressful.
else.
Oh, I do
Just
that
feel so
all
alone
the
and shit.
time.
Went drinking yesterday and had a bit too much. Oh, man.
Do you
That's
think
not
the
good.
general
Yeah,
was
stress and
involved with
booze
Condor?
can go
Hell no.
well,
And
or...
if he's a general, I'm a Buddhist. No, that fella's just a mouthpiece for the real power in Quaramonte.
Real power. Let's ask that in a second. Yeah, I get you. I've had those stress days, and sometimes drink helps, but other times you get too deep into the bottom of that fucking cup, it's not going to be a good thing. So different. Just because complete change of environment, complete change of everyone, is it? I'm sorry to hear it's fucking difficult for you, dude.
So the
It's
general
never a
is
good time.
nothing but a puppet?
He's like Pinocchio before he met the Blue Rinse Fairy. Strictly strings and wood.
Who's pulling the strings?
His mother. Better known as La Presidenta, the dictator.
Fucking, that makes sense now. Different city, don't have many people to talk. Right. I'm sure you'll make friends, especially if you're at uni. People you'll usually get to talk to a few people through projects or group work or just seeing them all the fucking time. And eventually it kind of goes from there. And my sound alert's not working. They should be. Why, what did you play? No. Everything's set up. Let me double check the extension. I can do a testing. Bear with me a moment. My extensions, sound alerts, configure, go to my dashboard. Oh, well, you open my dashboard and need me to relog. It's just spinning out. To wake me up, thanks, man. Right, I did have to relog back in again there, so maybe that's what it is. Let me see the libraries. For fuck's sake. What do I have? My alerts, there we are. Okay, my testing browser first, there we go. See? Test it. There you go. Seems to be working. It might not have been though, because it did need me to authorize it again when I tried to log in there.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Sounds like a comic book villain to me, son.
He's the man behind
It's definitely a comic book villain.
And the rat who kidnapped Nico.
I'm not.
The first time
It's
I
weird.
met you,
The thing
I
I
was
fucking...
deeply impressed with your naive simplicity. I said to Pearl, if we ever had kids, I would have wanted a boy like George. But I underestimated you, son.
I know, the yawning, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I slept well. It was a long day at work, yeah, but I don't feel tired. And my mind isn't like foggy or anything.
Did you know that traditional music is illegal in
I don't know.
Caramonte?
I'll have to figure out what the fuck it is.
Seems reasonable to me.
No, really. The leader of the band in the square has been in prison just because of the music he played.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but that fella, Miguel, he's an agitator.
Thanks, Gil.
What's the real reason the musician was imprisoned?
Handed out subversive literature at the mines.
Subversive
That so-called
literature.
general was waiting for Miguel when he got back into town.
Wake up.
Marched him off to jail at gunpoint on
Boy,
a
am I
charge
glad
of
you
inciting a
fixed
riot.
those. Right.
I spoke to Pearl.
Just what you want, Luke.
Yeah?
Make sure
Did she
you're
mention that we had a kind of falling out?
fully awake and
Yes,
alert.
she did.
I haven't
She'll
missed
get
anything.
over it.
Guess he was the first call of the autumn. Oh no, Dixie. Sorry, I don't know how I missed fucking... Well, I do know how I missed it. I clicked to look at sound alerts when Kill mentioned it, and I scrolled. How are you doing? Well, I guess that's how you're doing, Dixie. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're resting, and please tell me you're... you think it was your ad blocker? Ah, right. Please tell me you're taking time off work and not going
Did you drive
in
all
sick.
the way down here?
Hell no. Pearl did the driving while I followed the maps. The way she handled the wheel, you'd think she'd been trucking half her life.
What's in the truck, Dwayne?
Oh, just camping equipment. Sleeping bags and tents. Me and Pearl always hankered after a taste of the great outdoors.
Yeah, sure, that's all it
Aren't
is.
you worried about camping out in a tropical jungle?
We had a trial run in West Virginia. This'll be a breeze in comparison.
Do you know anything about a shipping company called Condor Transglobal?
I never heard of it, son.
At the very start, just a runny nose alone, so using meds, getting on with it, work. Take the time off, Dixie. Take the sick days.
Would you like to borrow my lucky piece of coal, Dwayne?
Piece of
What's
coal.
so lucky about it?
Well, we made it to Quaramonte in one piece.
When you've been here a few days, you won't look on that as luck.
Yeah, let's not.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Yes, I know him. In fact, if it wasn't for Karzak, I wouldn't be here.
What?
He's financing my expedition.
Tell me about your wife, Professor.
Please, I don't want to talk about her.
Oh. Neither of these is a good option here, right?
You shot her, didn't you?
No. I loved Carol. She meant the world to me.
Have you ever employed a Central American butler or servant?
I've never employed any kind of servant, monsieur.
Monsieur, huh?
Do you see this label?
Yes. It refers to a company named Condor. What of it?
I traced that company here, to Quaramonte. Do you know where I can find the offices of Condor Transglobal?
The company no longer exists. They went bankrupt recently.
Oh, did they now? How convenient. Is this an adventure game mixed with mystery click and find game? Yeah, it's a point and click puzzle adventure kind of thing, yeah.
Of course. It's not the reason I'm here in Quaramonte, but I'm looking forward to seeing it all the same.
So, like, figure out little minor
What's your
puzzles
interest in
while
the
you go
eclipse,
along,
Professor?
talk to people,
It's purely a
discover
layman's
shit,
curiosity.
solve puzzles.
History is my subject, not astronomy. But I've been fascinated by the movements of the heavenly bodies
good
since
fun.
I was a child. I wouldn't
I'd
miss
recommend.
a total eclipse for the world.
The first one I only
Does
finished
the
playing
eclipse
through,
have
that was
some
the
special
Game Club game
significance
this
for you?
month.
For me? No. For the ancient Mayans, it marked the end of the Fifth Age.
Perhaps we should be
End of the
celebrating.
Fifth Age.
No. The end of each age heralds destruction on a global scale. The fifth is the final age.
I think it's going to play
ending
Day
in
of
the
Tentacle.
total destruction of the earth.
At some point they're Monkey Island. I've heard of Monkey Island, I've never played it.
I have proof.
Never heard of
that you are
Day of
directly
Tentacle.
involved with Condor.
I used them as shippers to transport artifacts to a gallery in Paris. Beyond that, I have no connection with the company, which, as I said, no longer exists.
Wait till I show you your bank statement, dickhead.
Take a look at this, Professor. What have you got to say about that?
Where did you get this?
Never mind that. How do you explain these withdrawals?
I left my financial affairs in the hands of my secretary.
Including the withdrawal of funds in cash from your personal account?
I trust Gwyneth implicitly.
And why Marseille? Why the very place my girlfriend was taken?
That's obvious, Stobart. We are
Pick
both
the
the
same
victims of the
devious
same
plot and-
devious plot.
What
Are these
plot?
free at
I have
all?
no
Because you'd
idea.
love to try them, love to click and... They're not free, Dixie, but... Thank you for the look, Kill. Yeah, I'll have a look at that after stream. They're pretty cheap. Like, I got this, let me see. Broken Sword 1, the first one is €5 on Steam, I think. Yeah, €5 on Steam, but you can get it on Kinguin or CD Keys or anything like that for about €1. Like, so you'll get it for about £1, and it's well worth. You'll spend anywhere between 7 to 10 hours to complete that game, and it's a lot of fun. It's dated, like they're older games, so the graphic quality isn't amazing, but the story's still there and it's still good.
Can you identify this statue, Professor?
Oh, yes.
Add them to your wish list
Tezcatli
and get them
Poca.
the extra pennies.
The
They're
Lord
paying
of
out a lot a month.
A Central American god,
Yes, even
right?
a few
A
pounds. Oh yeah,
supreme
no, I
day.
get that.
Tezcatli Poca
I mean, you've a
means
wedding to be
literally
saving for.
Smoking mirror. There. You see the mirror shield in his left hand? The Mayans believed he could look into the mirror and see into the hearts of men.
So this
He
is why
was
it's
the
called
wind
Smoking
which
Mirror.
came howling in the night in search of victims. And victims they gave him by the thousand.
Damn.
Human sacrifices?
Men, women, children, animals, anything that bled. The steps of his temple ran red with the blood of sacrifices. The Mayans have a legend that says he'll return one day. I hope
Dixie,
I'm not around to see it.
You know what? Give HK a shout and ask. I'll give him a shout when I see him, or I'll send him a message. Basically, sorry, the long and the short of it is, this was a game club, a shoot the shit game club game. When I bought this, I bought a load of copies of it extra because it was cheap to give away. So I think I gave away like 4 copies in one of Jordy's streams. But HK got one and his PC broke. So he hasn't been able to play it. So he hasn't been able to redeem it. So if he's not looking to play it, he was looking for somebody interested to pass the key to. So he might be able to get it that way as well. Good evening, Tuck. How are we? How's your day going?
Would you like a biscuit?
No, thank you.
You should, they're good.
Have you played any TCM since the updates?
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
Where did you get that?
That's my business.
How much do you want for it?
It's not for sale.
Well, that's no, we move on. Go back to Nico. Tell her about what we found. Go talk to Nico. It's fucked. What do you mean it's fucked? Yeah, I'd mention it to him. Just tell him I brought it up about it, and did he manage to get? I'll pass it off to somebody, or has he still got it? Got started in the pub today. Oh, lovely talk. How did that go?
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
And when you say it's fucked, did they not bring in the stun immunity and shit like that today to make it a little better? So there's not more you have to say to her. A lot better than expected. You did loads. Fucking fantastic. I'm glad to hear it, man. Lots of random DCs and stuff. Oh, for fuck. Let's talk to these lads again since we learned something new about their... I said talk to the band, you gobshite.
Tell me about the general. You know, the guy in charge around here.
We don't want to talk about him, senor.
How come?
I know.
No one can hear you. Well, only that old goat.
In Quaramonte, we have a saying. Don't tell your old goat what you don't want your wife to know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Fantastic. Harold, anything else to talk about?
Have you met the guy who calls himself the General?
No, I haven't. Is he a real general?
I guess so. He wears a lot of medals on his chest. The wrong side of his chest. At least for any army I'd ever seen.
I did think that when I saw it. I was like, it's not on the other.
All the way to Quaramonte. In a truck.
That's right. You would not believe the state of some of those roads. Makes me
Oh, we
downright
would.
sad to think there's still some places you can't reach in an automobile. In this day and age, you'd think there'd be decent highways just about anywhere folk choose to go.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Okay, so I guess, right, well, oh bollocks, I didn't need to do that, but actually we might as well go through with this. Should that real ex-girl, oh, poor Stobart. Oh, he's gone now. He's done a legger. Let's go talk to him and see.
Maybe I'm wrong, but you seem kind of evasive when I asked you about what you had in that truck before.
Damn right I was being evasive. I couldn't talk in front of the foreign national, see? George, I'm on a top secret classified
he's back to
mission from
fucking
Uncle
CIA.
Sam. This truck is a rolling bomb. 400 pounds of nitrate fertilizer with a plastique initiator. They'll hear
Jesus.
the bang in China. Gee, I'm really looking forward to this.
Is Miguel the reason you're here?
Pretty smart, George. I was supposed to make contact with him. By the time I found him, though, he was in jail.
So we're gonna help him
I've been trying
out
to
here.
figure out a way to get him out since then.
Sounds good to me. Count me in.
Good man, George. All I need is a detonator.
How come you brought a truckload of explosives but no detonator?
Call me old-fashioned, but I say packing trunks is woman's work. I left the packing to Pearl, and I can't find a darn thing. Just hope she remembered to bring my denture polish. I'd sure hate to arrive back in the States with tar on my teeth.
Have you really never heard of Condor?
Of course I have, son. Matter of fact, it was old Dwayne's investigations scared him off.
Right, so we got lots more information to get out of him.
Evidence of Condor's drug smuggling operations?
Drugs? Hell no.
How's the rest of it going, Tuck? Have you got
illegal export of Mayan artifacts?
when is the grand opening happening again? Actually,
so who was behind Condor?
I know you said to me it was opening soon.
It was registered in the name of Edan.
Did you get the guy?
I don't think he ever existed. Edan backwards spells Nady, Spanish for nobody.
Oh. A biscuit?
Would you like a biscuit, Dwayne?
Oh no, those gourmet dog snacks bring me out in a rash.
You've tried them?
They were on special offer. Pearl bought a whole crate. When I asked her if she was thinking of keeping a dog too, she just laughed.
Wow. What's some underwear?
What do you think of these panties, Dwayne?
Lord, hot stuff, George. You buy those for your girl?
No, a guy we knew in Paris bought them for her.
Oh. You're a threesome then.
Why
are you looking at me like that, George?
Forget it.
Very progressive, Dwayne. I like it. It's the 7th, right? So it's next Saturday week. Nice. Hopefully it all goes well. Right, I'm gonna see if I can get. Let's go back into the cop shop. Oh, Nico's coming with me. Excited for it? Do you think everything will be done in time? Lunch menu on the Monday after. Oh, nice. So it won't be long till you've got food and all set up. Did you get your DJ sorted for lunch tonight? I know you were saying you wanted to do it, hopefully, but...
Do you have a map of Quaramonte?
A map? I'm sorry, senor, but I don't.
What about the one on the wall?
Ah, that is an archaeological survey map, senor. Not suitable for tourists.
I'll be back.
Okay. Do you have anything to say to him? Still not got back to us? Oh, shy. Fingers crossed
I'd like
soon.
to visit your prisoner.
Condemned prisoners aren't allowed visitors.
Condemned?
To death. He is to be executed.
Jesus.
Knowing my luck, I will probably have to shoot him myself.
Amnesty International is going to hear about this. I thought Miguel was arrested for playing the wrong kind of music.
Si, senor, he was.
And that carries the death penalty?
No. You think we're crazy? While being questioned, he confessed to being an anti-government agent.
So long.
There we go. Now we know for sure. Nico, nothing to say to her?
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to.
The swagger in George as he walks. I like it. Right, back out. What we got? I don't want to hit this. This tells me how much percentage I have, but I don't want to hit it just yet. Because it'll also give me a hint, and I don't quite want the hint just yet. Let's see if she has anything to say. Or she's just gonna spit and he's gonna say the same shit.
I wasn't gonna get any...
Yeah, anything out of her except spit. No point in going back in there. Can I even? I can, but... The hut. Alright, we didn't click on the hut. Let's see what's on the hut. Let's go, motherfucker. This guy doesn't speak, this guy doesn't speak,
Inside
this
the
guy
hut
did.
was a chair and a small table.
Okay. Guard, say anything to me and you?
Nuestra Señora is la Presidenta, right?
Si, señor. The First Lady of Quaramonte.
I guess that's her picture I've seen on the posters, huh?
That's her. Quite a looker, no?
I feel like big, middle-aged military women.
Si, señor. I do.
So, what has La Presidenta done for this country, apart from emasculating its music?
Take a look around you, señor. The splendid docks, the walk-in shopping mall, but most of
Walk-in
all,
shopping mall.
she has brought prosperity.
Where?
For the first time in the history of Caramonte, we have an export trade.
Okay. Over this way, George. Let's see if there's some way we can go to the far left. No. Oh, maybe. Can we... No, not over there. Okay, back over here. What's gonna trigger the knife? Poster and the ghost. There's no point in talking about him. Let's talk to this guy again anyway, just in case.
Go ahead.
Well, that says that, doesn't it? Go talk to Pearl. And then back around to your man, maybe?
Did you know that the truck was full of...
Whatever gave you that idea, as if I couldn't guess?
Your husband. He was exaggerating, wasn't he?
Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna cope with Dwayne's over-fertile imagination.
Do you know where I could buy a detonator?
Did Dwayne put you up to this by any chance?
Yes.
Oh, I get it. This is to detonate the truckload of explosives, right?
Hey, come
Yes,
on, I was
come on.
kidding. Did you think I was serious?
I know what you boys are like when you get together and make plans. Dwayne says he could solve all of those problems if he had enough missiles.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Fucking hell. Damn it, Pearl. Why aren't you helpful? All we want to do is just blow up the prison. Oh. Now we're looking.
There was a forlorn-looking guy asleep on the floor of the jail. It was Miguel, the pipe player. Hey, Miguel! He didn't hear me. The cell was vacant.
What do you call him again? Hey, Miguel.
There was a forlorn-looking guy. It was Miguel.
Can we... Not gonna work. Hit him with it? No, okay. Dwayne, anything to say to Dwayne?
I had nothing else.
Talk to this guy. Go back around. Can we go over this way? No, we can't.
I had nothing.
Nothing else to say to him, okay. Go back this way, let's see what we got. Shit, what time is it? I know I started late. I was tending to... Oh, right, yeah. Oh. Back into the mining company, I guess. We've tried fucking everything else, so we might as well come back in here and have a look. And then... if there's nothing there, I think I will park it there for the time being. Let's find out. One way or another. Hello, Conchita. Wait, something to say to her?
Do you have any kind of detonating device in stock?
Sure. They're kept in that cupboard.
I don't suppose you have one spare?
I can't simply give you a device like that, no without a damn good reason.
The General has a chart in his office, which he was discussing with Ubier.
Perhaps that chart will tell us where they're heading.
Maybe, but I can't get anywhere near it while the General and his sidekick are there.
Aha, this is a good reason.
I had nothing...
Hey!
Damn it.
Stay out of that
Tell me that's where they are. Hey, Secretary, anything to say to you?
I guess a mining company must use explosives, right?
Not in the accounts and ledger section, to my knowledge.
There was nothing else.
God damn it. Okay, so is this one of these things where I need to wait till night time or some shit? Or now that I've said everything to everybody, go talk to Nico again, maybe? Just gotta get over here and go, there's nothing I have to say to Nico. Oh,
Could you distract the General while I took a look at that chart?
You're kidding. Did you see the way he was leering at me?
Yes, I did.
You'd make a great snake charmer. Come on, 5 minutes is all I need.
Well, Maybe. But it's your harebrained scheme. You do the talking.
Excellent. Right, so we're getting somewhere here. That'll send us to where we're to go to next. I wonder how much of that additional talking could have gotten away with. One General.
My girlfriend has a favor she wants to ask you, General.
For you, my dear. Anything.
I've changed my mind.
Oh, no, you haven't. She's embarrassed about asking you for an interview, General.
An interview with me? Fabuloso!
Well, I want to write a story about you.
You hear that, Ronaldo? An exclusive glossy spread about your beloved General.
Yes, sure.
Si, Signor General.
Look after things here. I'm going back to my apartment and I don't want to be disturbed.
I'll get you for this, George Toba.
Don't worry. If you're gone for more than a couple of hours, I'll come and get you.
A couple of hours?
It won't be a couple of hours, don't worry, love. Right, now he's gone.
I had no need. The safe was undoubtedly...
This fucker's gonna pay attention now suddenly, isn't he? Don't touch that. There
No,
we go.
no, Senor. He won't know unless you tell him. You don't know him, Senor. He will worm it out of me as easily as he de-waxes his ear.
Okay. I'd have to get rid of him.
So how do we get rid of this lad as well now? Oh, no, don't do that. What can we... Violent cabinet. No, I guess we have to get out. Okay. So you got rid of one. How do we get rid of the other? This might have to... Oh, Pearl. Hey, Pearl, go deal with that prick, will you?
I had no more to talk...
God damn it. Pick up the save again. 42%. Jesus, okay. That's pretty quick. What the fuck? Okay, there's a comic on it all. Nice. Right, on that note, I'm gonna finish up there. I know it was a little late, but I got some stuff I gotta get done. I gotta get out of this chair for a little bit. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you very much. Let me get back over this. Thank you, Chelsea, for the resub. Thank you, Kill, for the resub. Thank you, Misty, for the resub. Very, very much appreciated. I will be back tomorrow. We are going to play... What the fuck did I say I was going to play tomorrow? Deep Rock, I think? I literally just threw it together. Yeah, we're going to play some Deep Rock Galactic tomorrow. Bit of fun. And if that's not gone, we'll switch it up anyway. Let me go see who we can raid. Let's go say hello to Ben. Why not? So, thank you all for hanging. We're gonna go raid Fox and Fiends. I'll be back tomorrow, as I said, with Deep Rock. What's the other one? That one. Feel free to copy any of these if you want to come across with the raid. Enjoy the rest of your evening. If I don't see you again, enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks for hanging. Catch you later.